Hello, everyone. Ted Clayton here. I just saw a comment that someone posted on a video, and this comment by itself made me want to make this video because it upset me. Not only did the video upset me, the content, but this this comment was a perfect illustration of what's happening. So the video first is from Taylor Define. It's a Red Pill Manosphere channel. Great channel. I've just been finding it. You see this guy is like a little vampire. So that's the channel I'm talking about. And then this video is a response video like all of his videos. That's actually the theme of his channel, where it's a response video rather than him, the creator, picking a topic and then sharing his thoughts or analysis. It's they take a video or some situation and then give a response. So the title of this one was, "Does it matter if a man is short? Street interviews with women." It just came out today being July the 1st. And a comment under, and it was just all the responses were bogus. So we're not even going to go into that. But this one comment was perfect. This person writes, in quotation, "body positivity, exclamation mark. Also," and then an exclamation mark, "men who aren't tall aren't men at all." And then an emoji of a guy, putting his hands up. So now, here's the thing with this, right? It's this idea, right, that's being put out there, this narrative that's being put out there, where if a man is not tall, they're not a man. However, me not being tall myself, there are a lot of situations where I have rose to the occasion where other men, and men that will be taller, probably even big and tall, have not rose to the occasion. So now, and there's a lot of these kind of situations, but I'm just going to share one. Now, I get the whole thing of women wanting the protector, right? Because all this stuff really breaks down into caveman logic. However, we're not being invaded by Vikings, so we can kind of cross that out. Yes, there's always a physical threat, but it's not. We live in a modern world now. The way this world works is more on dominance. A dominance hierarchy, yes, status, but more than likely, it's pretty much majority of the time, it's an energetic thing. It's where is the energy flowing to? And 9 times out of 10, I'm usually the most dominant person in a situation, regardless of my height. Because whether we like it or not, men, here's just a fact of life. Men look for leadership. And I usually am the one that will rise to the occasion and be a leader. Or people will see how I carry myself and they will listen to me. They would follow. They would look towards. Okay. One example. I'm on the A train. Now, just to give a backdrop. I'm on the A train on my way to Brooklyn, right? Okay. I think I got on it was downtown, West 4th, probably Fulton. And when I got on the train, there was this guy that was he was making a scene. And it looked like it was going to get violent. Okay. So I get in. There's this black guy right across from me. Now, the train is packed, but I'm really the only person that's standing up. Everyone is sitting down. I could have kind of sat next to someone. There's little spaces I could have fit myself into, but I didn't want to do that. I only had a couple stops also. So I'm standing up, and the point of that is everyone can see me. I'm the only person standing up, so I'm probably getting everyone's attention. Now, right next to me, there was this white girl. And this girl, I mean, we know instantly when we get into any environment, we know if a girl is paying us attention, at least if we are registered on her radar. And I was not. So she's just on her phone, just on her phone, just totally just locked in on her phone. Now, right now, I'm at the door, right? I'm standing right in front of the door. She's right next to me, right on my right. And across from her was this guy. Now, this guy looked a bit schizophrenic. He was definitely off. He was crazy. So my thing is, I know a lot of people, they're very cautious. Some people overly cautious, even downright paranoid, neurotic. I'm not like that. I deal with caution a little differently than people. You could say I'm retarded. But when I come into a place, I look at everybody and I make eye contact with people. Now, that doesn't mean I stare, but I look around. If I see kids, I see an old woman or whatever, some group of guys over here, whatever. I look at everyone just to see my surroundings. And I look at this guy. Now, I don't stare unless I want to focus on something, but I see this guy and I just make eye contact, literally just make eye contact and turn away. And the guy got upset about this. And again, is literally just, I look at him and just turn away, look at him just, and then start looking at other things. And you hear him sucking his teeth. And this guy was a little bigger than me. He might have been, I would say 5'8", 5'10", something like that. And he was pretty big. He looked like he could take me out. So I'm standing there and you hear him suck his teeth. And then he starts talking. And now, I didn't want to be bullied like that, or I didn't want to look like I was scared. So I look back at him. But it's not a look back where I'm trying to initiate something. It's no, you're not going to intimidate me into not making eye contact. It's just, I'm looking at you and like, yeah, I'm just looking at my surroundings. That's it. I look again, look at a third time, and the guy starts talking. And he makes a scene. He just starts saying, man, I'm about to fuck this guy up, man. This guy right here, man. Oh, man, I can't believe this. He really starts making a scene. And it was really going to get, it could have been violent. The white girl next to me was just on her phone. Everybody sees that this guy is really escalating things. He's making a scene. The white girl next to me, on her phone. And it's a difference of minding your business and tuning out. I think this was a tuning out. So I started getting upset because this guy just, again, kept escalating, kept looking at me. And I said, okay. And really, my temperature started to rise. So, and again, I'm not trying to stare at this guy. It's more, I'm not going to be intimidated to not look at you. I'm going to look where I want, respectfully. But this guy, again, he's escalating things. So, again, my temperature's rising. What I do is I walk over right in front of him. There's a pole right in front of him. And I just stand right there. The message that I'm putting out is, again, remember, everyone is seeing this because he's making a scene. The message that, so, and then again, also remember, I'm the only one standing up. So it's not a matter of space. I moved right in front of the guy, just stood right there on the pole, and basically signaling, whatever you're going to do, go ahead and do it. You made the scene, go ahead and make your move. And the guy completely shut down. Everything, it totally neutralized everything. He stopped, he definitely de-escalated everything. And also, what he was noticing was, again, this guy was making a scene. There were other guys that were paying attention. There was one guy on my right, and then another even bigger guy on my left that was looking at the situation. He was he didn't want to look like he was paying attention or focusing on it, but he kept his attention. He would glance, and both people, but especially this big guy right here, was basically signaling, if this thing gets out of hand, if you need my help, let me know. Or at least expressing his discontent just by his body language. Just like, there's some BS right here. There's some nonsense. Like, why are you trying to mess with this little guy right here, right? But he's now, it seems like he was basically pumped up because I stood up for myself. And I inserted myself in the situation, or just at least confronted, or allowed this person to make their move. I put myself in a position where this person can actually make a move and escalate things, and see, if he was the real deal. If he really was a tough guy. The white girl got off her phone and had this look, this dumbfounded look. I can't really properly describe it. It's just a look of, I don't know what to do. A 404, basically. And I want to say that there was another white girl. So there's the white girl I was talking about that was on the phone and then got off the phone. And then the guy in front of her that was antagonizing, escalating. And then there was another one perpendicular, this other white girl. And I want to say that she was smirking. Because I think she kind of saw, you played the short guy like he was a nobody. Everybody's kind of paying attention to this, and you just brush the whole thing off. You kind of basically brushing him off because you see he's basically in imminent danger, and you're not paying attention to him because you're probably thinking, well, this guy is gonna get beat up. What can he do? He's just he's not tall. He's a short guy. What can he do? And it was, again, maybe the best description I could say is a 404. And then I walked out, and that was that. All this to say, with this height thing, it appears that women need to keep a certain narrative going in order to rule out short men. Because otherwise, people might find out that they are actually horrible human beings. So again, I could go down a list, and one day I actually am going to go down a list of stuff that I've done that I think are manly, that I think are pretty objective examples of meeting things heads on and coming out on top where most people wouldn't. And this is something that would be considered manly, or something that a protector would do. Something where when a man is asked to rise to the occasion, what a real man would do. And I don't think most men would. That's how I view it. And I've been through a lot of those situations, and I don't really like getting written off by women like this. But at this stage of the game, it's something where I let them do what they want to do. I let them, if that's how they want to be, that's fine. Then I don't want to be around them. And it's not a thing of, oh, then she's just not for you. No. It's not that. I don't even want to be around them. I don't even want to be around that type of person, period. If I even spot somebody like that in the street, if I even may get the idea, now, of course, I'll always conduct myself as a gentleman, but if I start seeing some of the signs, I would definitely remove myself from any situation. I would cross the street, walk on the other side of the street, just totally reroute my whole path, reroute my position, just because I don't even want to be around that person, and maybe accused or just someone tried to maybe pick on me, try to instigate something. That's not happening. These people, you're gonna live with that. You gotta live with that. I'm gonna let you live with that. You're not bringing that over here. Anyhow, just wanted to share my thoughts on this. I saw this video, and when something like this gets me upset, then the best thing to do is make a video, channel that energy. Well, that's all. Thanks for listening. Enjoy the rest of your day.